Okie dokies, looks like we're into game 2. Once again, I'm Llama Down Under. I'm joined by Goodnight. Last game was a bit completely crazy. I don't even know what happened. And I don't know how you draft around not having you and the other team just fight all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I thought originally Evil's draft was going to work out really well, but then it just started dying and dying and dying in bad spots.
It seemed like they had fantastic synergy, and then it just didn't work out. So...
Yeah, I mean, they seem to rule the early game pretty well with the bounty hunter rotations, and then...
I'm hearing you twice somehow. Say again?
Bounty hunter rotations.
Okay, I have no idea why I just told you twice. Keep talking.
Okay.
I'll try to locate it.
Alright, that's pretty weird.
Wait, I hear you. Okay,
Again?
maybe I unmuted Kokolsta at some point.
10 seconds remaining.
Say again.
5 seconds.
Bounty hunter rotations.
Okay, that's so weird. Okay, just start talking, and I'm gonna try to figure out what sound source this is coming from.
Ow. Wait a second.
Radiant team pick.
Okay, so... Where's gonna see Doom? That's interesting.
It's Dota.
Not Team Doom. Dota?
Yeah, I'm hoping it's just a draft. Oh, I know what it is. Do you have party mic open? Dodo? Is it party or team? Set it to team. Because we joined a party before this game. Actually, let me just kick you out of my party.
Seconds remaining.
There we go. Problem solved! Keep speaking. Sorry about the technical issues, folks watching. Go ahead, speak.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, not you. I added you to the party, so I should have realized. But let's get into this. You were saying how you deal with the aggression. Can you just maybe pick, like, Naga Siren, slow things down?
Yeah, that's a pretty good hero. Dazzle is good at that too. It was just... I thought Isurus had surprising cohesion between their two supports to really kick back the aggression, because I think it's on them to react properly.
Yeah. And E-Wolves picking up the Doom, I don't know if that's gonna stop aggression the way you want it to. This guy can be run anywhere, really, it feels like. Like, off lane, safe lane, support, mid. I feel like he's very flexible right now.
I mean, that also means sort of broke as a hero.
Do you think he's too strong after the buff to the move speed with Scorched Earth?
I think... Yeah, he's really, really strong. I think they might nerf him, try to maybe give Devour more cooldown, or cost more mana. I don't know. I know Ice Frog doesn't like to undo buffs he does. So I think that's what we're gonna see. It's just... Back when he was OP because of his ult, they basically transferred the damage from the ult to his W, and his W is up, much more often than Doom is, so...
Yeah, and now Isurus is gonna... I'm actually really surprised by this. I understand Naga Siren and Dazzle have a lot of minus armor together, but I feel like they're both, as you said, very pace-controlling, kind of slow heroes. I'm not sure how aggressive you can be with just a Naga Siren. And also, which server? I neglected to look. Who has server advantage of this game?
It's Brazil again. I don't understand. Maybe E-Wolves agreed to play all games on Brazil? I
think that was a mistake. I don't know.
This game is on BR, so...
Yeah. So, Isurus just going for a bit more of a safer, going to make sure that they can control the pace of the game. And I think that's fine against a Doom, right? I mean, as long as he doesn't Doom... Let's say he Dooms the Naga Siren. The Dazzle can save her. If Dazzle is doomed, then Naga Siren can sing and make sure to get the deny. And picking a Tuscan to a Naga seems like a mistake.
Yeah, they're just going really aggressive. Well, the thing is, Doom is pretty good as a hero. So... Even though in theory you would just be like, you save whoever's Doom, sometimes Scorcher does so much damage that he basically forces the Dazzle to use a Grave on himself because he's gonna die, and then whenever he sees it, he just instantly dooms the other.
Yeah. It's Oh, it is rough, and as you mentioned, that move speed, I think it's very, very strong right now. Now, we've got Broodmother being banned out. I agree with this. I feel like there's not a good way to counter Broodmother right now, so just making sure that she isn't in play. And I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe some other strong midliners banned out. How do you feel about banning the TA, who seemed to cause quite a bit of problems last game?
Team ban.
It depends, I guess, on how much E-Wolves respect it. I guess they don't. But maybe E-Wolves want it for themselves if they're on the dire this side.
Yeah, and there's also some other advantages. It's interesting the Darkseer ban out. I mean, he's a good hero all around, and with Naga Siren, I think you can set up really great combos, but might also imply that E-Wolves is thinking of a super hard carry that they don't want turned against them.
Yeah, I think it's kind of gave away that the Doom is not going to be a carry, because Doom really deals really well with Darkseer. If you go Midas, you'll double Iron Shell the wave, and then you eat one and you Midas the other.
Yeah. So, yeah. Gonna be pick for Isurus. I don't know. Are there other mids? Because they.
Reserve time.
I mean, I kind of find it funny that they didn't want to go for the Templar Assassin, because they have a minus armor strat kind of building up.
Yeah, that's pretty curious. Maybe Pepita is only comfortable being dire.
Just for the Roche advantage, or are there other things?
I guess the Roche advantage, and sometimes it's easier to stack a bit because you don't really have to expose yourself. When you go for Radiant, you might like susceptible to a gank because naturally rotate that for the rune.
Yeah. So, gonna be the gyro, and I have to say I'm a little curious about this. I feel like, yeah, gyro can set up the cooldown on a group of people with Naga Siren song setup. I'm just not seeing the synergy. I mean, I guess with something like a Naga Siren, I was expecting even better synergy from whatever they were gonna pick. And a Lich? Ugh. Although, actually, I know what this Lich is. It's the Doom Lich lane, right?
Yeah, I think they were suspecting that E-Wolves wanted to do an aggressive dual lane, and as much as Gyrocopter is in Dagger right now, I think Dazzle Naga Siren got you basically instantly kill whoever's netted.
Yeah, and
because
you
there's
also
the heal bomb into the illusions and then the Gyrocopter Q.
Yeah, and it feels really, really hard to kill whoever they are laning with. Like, they just keep people alive.
Reserve
So.
time.
That'll be that, and Isurus, they need a mid and an offlaner. Now, stuff like Clockwork is in the pool. A couple more a couple more offlaners became viable, I feel like, in the past patches, and instead Jakiro. Okay, so does this mean it's a core Naga Siren, or is this the offlane Jakiro of old?
Yeah, that's quite curious. I haven't seen Jakiro in a long while.
I actually don't like him as a core because I feel like he doesn't do enough work. Yeah, he has a stun, but he has to get the Yules up first to make it insured, and often it can be hard to hit it on more than one person. I feel like it's not as easy to execute as something like a Clockwork, where you can get off those cogs and they're always very powerful.
Yeah,
5
he's
seconds remaining.
can be really annoying in lane, which is something, but I think he needs one little buff, which is when he Yules an Ice Path, even if you time it perfectly and the Ice Path is already there when he falls down, you have the time to press BKB. Or have any escape item like Puck and Face Shift. I think if they would remove that, then he would actually, like,
10
pretty viable, because he deals an insane amount of damage.
So, yeah, and something I think is really funny here, Death Prophet, okay, so I've seen this type of lineup before, this Doom Lich Death Prophet lineup. I remember High Council of Wizards and Priests running something similar. It may even have, no, it wasn't against, no, it was Complexity ran it against High Council of Wizards and Priests. It led to a 18-minute GG. What they did is they used the Doom with his massive farm. He actually went into Necrobook 3 very quickly, and of course the Death Prophet had Exorcism, and they just pushed. So I don't know if that's the plan here, but they basically just didn't stop with the aggression, and the last pick they had, it was almost the same draft, was a Nature's Prophet. So I don't know if that's the plan from E-Wolves, just full push, but seems like an option. Ooh,
Oh, Invoker.
How excited are you?
Pick.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm gonna need you to explain him to me, by the way. My Invoker is like, I don't know all of the in-depth stuff of him, because I've got 2 friends who like to play the Invoker, so I never get to play him.
Right, so basically, are you familiar with Quaswex, Quas Exort thing?
Yeah, he's probably gonna go Quas Wax, right? I don't think people go Quas Exort in real games. Sorry, in
I
professional
know they
games.
do. It's
5
just
seconds remaining.
the skill. A lot more players can play Quaswex than like you have to be pretty good at the hero to play Quas Exort, I feel. Or if you want to go for some push, like with getting Necrobook, maybe that's what I want to do. They want to have some counter push and bodies in front.
So, could be. And I do wonder, though, because it feels like they don't actually have that much AoE clear. Yes, Riptide is AoE. Gyrocopter can kind of use Rocket Barrage Flat Cannon early on to cleave waves. But if E-Wolves did go something like the Nature's Prophet, that's really tanky. And not going to help out. Now, if we go late, E-Wolves, if they don't pick a hard carry here, I'm really concerned about them. Because Death Prophet, of course, doesn't scale into super late.
Yeah, but I think their objective is really to run at you like earlier and make sure. I think they just want to bully the lanes as much as possible to make sure that and gives them so when Smash comes online, they can't actually stop him. I'm surprised nobody banned out or picked the Alchemist here. That's pretty odd.
Actually, something that E-Wolves could go for their carry. There are a few people they could feed Ags to, but I worry it's a bit greedy here. And it's okay. Okay, I think we're going to be seeing some push action. I mean, we were with the Death Prophet already, but I've seen some people kind of run that fighting Death Prophet. Spirit's very hard to deal with because it's just so much physical damage. But, yeah, I'm excited looking at these 2 teams. I think it's just one of those. Isurus has late. E-Wolves should have a decent early game, but a lot of it's going to come down to how good this Invoker is, I think.
Yeah, a lot of rest on Pepita. I think it was the key slash game. Like, the game shifted a lot because he was able to kill the Alchemist and just stifle him.
Yeah, so, and it's gonna be Pepita Invoker. I've never seen Pepita Invoker. I don't know if it's good. Yeah, so. Either way, we'll be getting into it shortly. Do you know what Choco is?
Choco?
Choco?
Oh. And is that people saying that in the chat?
Yeah, Choco comes up a lot, and I assume everybody loves chocolate like I do, but I don't know what Choco means.
They're like this?
Yeah.
Like Choco?
Yeah.
Oh, I think there's this famous Spanish caster. He's called Mr. Choco.
Oh, okay.
Like a meme for them or something.
Okay, that explains it. Well, yeah. And again, folks, I don't think anybody knew this game was happening. We, in fact, didn't know until we were looking for a different game and were given the lobby info for this one. So, sorry that you're stuck with an English cast. I just don't think there was good information on this. And I don't have links to a Spanish stream. But let's get into this. I'm going to introduce, I think, E-Wolves this time, because I did Isurus last. We've got Smash on that Death Prophet, rocking not his real name. We've got Shadow Shaman, played up by 9999, who I think is Mystico, but don't quote me on that. We've got maybe the stand-in, maybe Masoku on...
I'm going to verify that, like, right now.
Okay. We've got Doom being played up by Van. This is a safe lane farming Doom. And then off lane Stinger is going to be on Tusk. And tossing it, well, actually, if you're verifying, do you want me to introduce Isurus? So.
I mean, I've already done, I can't actually verify because the game is not ticketed, so it doesn't show up. Like, I wanted to check on Dota Buff, see if...
Yeah, no such luck. So either way, tossing it over to you for Isurus.
Yeah, so there's gonna be Pepita on the Invoker mid. Link Fox as the Naga Siren. He's playing offlane last game and now he's support?
Yeah, I'm really confused. Maybe it's not support that Jakiro is? Yeah, Jakiro is support up top with Algadonchen. So that is a farming Naga Siren. And they are running an aggro duel with Gyro and Jakiro.
Well...
the aggression is never gonna stop. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unorthodox.
I don't know what to say. I feel like it's going to be a very interesting game. I didn't think of that as a lane. The Naga Siren's probably going to get nothing, but an offlane, how do you, I mean... Okay, they clearly understand that Naga Siren, she's not going to be building a Radiance, right? You're offlane Naga Siren. You're hoping maybe for Forstov, Yules, are you Mech Builder, Guardian Greaves? Like, I don't even know. Medallion.
Yeah, maybe Mech? I don't know, I think they just want to... They're aware of what Yules wants to do, and they just want to get somebody... Farm is going to help weather the storm. Like, Gyro can't really do items like that. Neither can Invoker. Invoker Mech with pretty garbage. But...
I've seen Invoker Mech. It was something I've seen on the couple of Invokers, so... And Invoker versus Death Prophet, who wins this matchup? I don't know about Invoker lanes. So, who's gonna come out on top? Ooh, as Death Prophet throws another Crypt Swarm that does a lot of damage to Focus.
Yeah, Invoker doesn't really win a lot of lanes. Sort of.
He's Ember Spirit?
Yeah, I mean, like, he can bully out some people. Gets to the point where he has his summons, but the thing is, he's so bad at... I mean, he's a slow hero first.
Oh, they're going in on Van, but he is tanky. He's just gonna pop that Scorched Earth and walk it off. And I didn't think about this combo, but, you know, Dual Breath into Gyrocopter, Flak... Oh no, Rocket Barrage. Hard to get away from that.
Thank God is Doom.
With a million move speed, literally a race car. So, as Invoker and mid, we were talking about that. Do you just stick it out, hope for levels, get your Midas when you can?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's gonna go. I mean, it's kind of he's going the Exhort way, by the way.
Oh,
that's kind of necessary. I don't think it really fits with the fact that Evils are pushing, but yeah, I think he's.
Why do you say it's necessary? Is it just for the damage output that Exhort gives, or?
When you do that build, you need the levels really bad. Because when you do Quas Wex, basically, you have Tornado, EMP, Cold Snap, that's it. But when you're Exhort, you have Sunstrike, the Meteor, Deafening Blast, casting your summons, and the Ice Wall as well, so that's...
Yeah, it also feels like with summons, something I've seen a lot of the good invokers do is with those forge creeps, they will last hit, get a lot more out of the map with them, maybe even stack. So maybe a way back into the game for the invoker. But
yeah.
I am not sure. And Shadow Shaman is coming. Invoker already having a rough lane. Crypt Swarm misses though. Doing a lot of those. Smash is actually bottle crowing. Now there's going to be a cold snap out onto Smash, taking a lot of damage. But from behind the tower, they've got a Shadow Shaman. There's a Sunstrike! Oh, Smash! He is at 20 health, and he gets his bottle back. So, Invoker lost that man fight, I guess, is the way to put it.
Yeah, bottom, some action going on.
Oh yeah, we got a snowball. Oh, but they back out. I'm a little bit surprised. Oh, he was under tower. He's gonna die anyway, though. Where is the Riptide? It's on. No mana. Doesn't have it quite. And they don't have Dazzle's auto attacks. The Salve. There's gonna be a Shallow Grave. They just want to get the Dazzle. Sorry, the Lich and Dazzle's... Okay, that Shallow Grave was actually fantastic. Like, I don't... Oh, okay. Naga Siren went down to the Shadow Shaman, so never mind. And now they might be able to do some work here. I don't... Oh, they have Snowball mana. I didn't see him having enough for shards, but Snowball, very not costly. And Ruffy, can he get enough for a heal? No. Tried to pop that, but Shadow Shaman... Okay, they still have a Sunstrike! I don't know, do I need to, like, say something special when Sunstrike happens? I feel like it's a big deal.
Probably earlier in Dota, but... You know, that's just a good shot. I think the amount of enjoyment was appropriate.
Yeah. I think it was pretty obvious to see where that one would end up, but I really do like, as you mentioned, the Sunstrike gives him a lot more utility, and he's certainly already doing good work with it. We've seen 2 good Sunstrikes, but this roaming Shadow Shaman, I feel like Shadow Shaman and Lion, very similar heroes. I think Shadow Shaman has a slight edge. Algodonchan's going down on top lane. Oh, can he catch him with a Scorched Earth? He's got the Dual Breath on him. This tower's already down, but the Scorched Earth does make him catch up. And now, Lich in a lot of trouble. Oh, Ice Pulse off the mark. Van, I think, is going to go down here. Oh no, he has the Liquid Fire in 1 second, but here, oh, dodges the the Sunstrike and goes down, but he might tick out. He does. So, last game action-packed, this game action-packed.
Yeah, but meanwhile they did take the tower though, so that's not... Oh no, never mind, Van actually denied the tower, so that's pretty awful for Radiant, but fight bottom.
Oh no, more action. Shadow Shaman goes down. I wanted to talk about how Shadow Shaman's like Lion, but has more push, but it seems like he has more lockdown, but he of course has to hold them in place, because I think the shackle... Oh, Algodonchan? Yeah, you don't want to go in on that. I'm a little bit surprised Tusk didn't dodge some of that with his snowball, but I think Algodonchan would have just drawn him back and back. So...
Yeah, you knew he wasn't really in danger, so...
Yeah. Now, what do they have to do? Do you itemize Doom? I feel like Necrobooks is one of the obvious pushing choices. Maybe you just go some auras, like drums, like the Vlads, to make sure your team can push early? Or are there more obvious? Oh gosh, Sunstrike gonna hit the Shadow Shaman, but it's not enough. And he's got the Shackles and the Aether Shock. He gets it, but there's a Forge Creep. Comes into Kiro. He's gonna use that Jewel Breath again. Liquid Fire as well. This is so much damage. And if they can get the Heal Bomb, I think they're just gonna catch Mr. Shadow Shaman. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, there's the Exorcism, and that is a very dead Kiro. Maybe even the Shadow Shaman. I mean, you should cast, because I need to sneeze.
Alright. So, Lynxfox is about to die, but so is
Ruffy. He actually didn't kill 999, and now in comes the Gyro! What the? How is there a rampage at 7 minutes into this game? Oh, 999's gonna go down. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, I had to sneeze at the worst time. Like, I don't know if you saw my cast where I had to go to the bathroom right as the action happened, and now in this game, I had to sneeze as the action happened. Damn my bodily functions, so... Yeah, Death Prophet just got a rampage. I feel like they TP'd in one after another. I feel like I don't know how that just happened. Like, did they just didn't respect Exorcism. And it's kind of ridiculous, because it's super strong.
I mean, Dazzle instantly died. Is he that level 2? No. I really hope that hero doesn't make a comeback. That hero's a plague on the world.
So. What hero's playing on the wall? Oh, you mean just the, like, early push lineup? You don't like
No,
Death
Prophet in general.
Oh, I mean, I feel like with the nerfs to her, she no longer Death Ball successfully, so she could maybe be a fun hero, but are there some other downsides?
I don't know, maybe that's just personal bias. I just don't feel like she involves a lot of skill in general, which is what you want to see out of pro games. Like, Invoker is an exciting hero. You're like, oh, Sunstrikes and skill shots, and like... That Prophet is like, oh, I really like how you press R right there.
I did really like how she pressed R right there. It got her a rampage. But either way, I think Invoker is going the Midas. Yeah, he just picked up the recipe for it, and Smash is way ahead, of course. Getting that rampage just shot up her network.
Wow, top.
Oh, and we at top. Whoa, okay, what are you doing, Van? He doesn't have the Scorched Earth up anymore, but he gets the Lost Auto Attack. Doom hits like a truck early levels, and he has his Midas as well. Got it before the Invoker, taking a lot of damage. Did he just... Okay, I thought he doomed a creep there. He gets Sunstruck, but he tries to doom Ruffy in an attempt to save his life, and I think a bit of a waste. Although Doom's cooldown... Oh, gosh! Smash using Crypt Swarm, and they kill off Naga Siren. What is this game? Last game, okay, dominating for Isurus. This game, dominating for E-Wolves. Like, I didn't think with these picks we would have super action-packed, because it does look like a bit more of a traditional push lineup.
Yeah, well, I guess it helps when you get an Ultra Rampage at 7 minutes.
Yeah, certainly does help, and wow. I'm super impressed by these plays. They're doing super well on E-Wolves. I guess saying after last game, they're gonna be the ones doing the snowballing. Now, we talked... Okay, so they're about 5,000, probably 7.5 after that, and about 5,000 experience ahead. What do you do to slow this game down? I feel like you've got all the tools in Naga Siren and Dazzle.
Yeah, but Naga Siren has already used their ult. I did not see when, but it's still down for 100 seconds.
They're looking for a gank on top with their smoke. They have a lot of damage here, and E-Wolves is distracted doing the Roshan. Here they go. Cold Snap opening up on Van. He's taking quite a bit of damage, but oh, the Ice Bolt and the Flat Cannon and the Rocket Barrage not hitting anybody. So a bit of a waste, and they're going to get the Roshan, and finally Death Prophet picks it up. Who is Atun? Do you know who Atun is? Yeah. Atun?
I think he's the player on Unknown?
Okay. I don't know why chat is talking about him. Sorry, I'm just trying to understand the memes. I'm trying to make sure my meme game is on point, and chat is very much not in English right now. So...
I think I played with him last night, actually. Or was that Axel? I don't know.
Well, don't
One
you
of
just
either
get to
of
play
them.
in all the high-skilled games? There's going to be a push middle. I'm a little bit surprised by this because it feels like Death Prophet has Exorcism down, but I think just wanting to make sure they keep the pressure up, and instead, they're rotating up top. There's going to be an Ice Pulse right onto the rotations, but here comes the Doom. Lich ulti bouncing around, actually kind of shit, but they're certainly going to kill off Ruffy. They kill off the Invoker, and they're getting off Dragon, double twin-headed Dragon on that Jakiro. I don't know if you saw the Lich bounces there, but they went to all the creeps, but then bounced to the doomed Dazzle. It's something where I feel like level 1 Doom isn't often powerful enough to kill someone, and Dazzle maybe would have gotten off Shallow Grave, but everything just went to shit. Like, the Lich ult hitting him.
It just happens. The bad RNG. Yeah, we were speaking about Doom's build. I think he's got Arcanes. I think he's going for the mech,
Graves,
possibly, yeah, into Graves.
I think 100%. I don't think Doom... I mean... What are your options as Doom? I feel like Tranquils can be good. He probably has a lot of options. So...
I think Tranquils is more for offlane, but now what a lot of times it allows you to do with Scorched Earth is that you can just go phase, because you have so much regen for Scorched Earth, you don't even care. But,
And
you know,
how fast do you get if you go phase? Because you can pop Scorched Earth and then popped phase, and you should be moving... Ooh.
I think it's 480,
Yeah.
I think.
That's insane. They're just gonna go for the push. They're not even gonna use the Exorcism, just the wards. And while Shadow Shaman's only level 8, I wanted to take a look at this. Normally when we see a team that pushes, their experience is behind, but because Smash is a truck, they're ahead on E-Wolves in experience, which I would say is unusual for the team that's pushing like this.
Yeah, I don't think Isurus played this especially well. I mean, this kind of dishes happen as they exorcism the tower, but I think it was obviously a mistake to just try and go and fight and smash.
Yeah.
Could have just given up the tower.
Do you think that was just the defining play, a rampage on Death Prophet, or, you know, was there some other mistakes? Maybe the laning Van goes down somewhere else. Icona Fanboy, Yule's at the last second, she'll die here. This is actually really bad because the Exorcism's done early, but they got a lot of damage on this tower. Now Smash just needs to make sure she gets out of there, and I didn't see how they killed Doom, but they got a lot of damage. Ice Pulse, a little bit too short. And Song, I think they're trying to catch someone, but it's gonna completely whiff. It's gotta be painful for Isurus. They're trying to use it to initiate, and oh gosh, now they're getting initiated on Walrus Punch. Comes out, Snowball actually onto the silenced up, onto the silenced up Pepita. He's gonna take a lot of damage. Here comes the Lich ulti. There's a lot of creeps to farm. They actually managed to kill a Shadow Shaman, but still, Smash running around like the Mack truck. Invoker has nothing he can do. Gets a Shallow Grave, but I think this just denies the inevitable. And he gets out with the TP and the Ice Pulse helping him alive. Ruffy now probably gonna go down. The Walrus Punch is back up. The Snowball, it should reach. And he has the Ice Pulse as well, just in case. And that's a dead Dazzle. And now they can just get this tower. Ice Pulse doesn't stop the TP. And Smash going in ham, I think needs to wait for the creep wave, actually. So, does he have Exorcism back up soon, though? Oh, no, he's just tanking it all. He's gonna die. Good job, Smash. Oh, he uses up, misses the tower damage, but that sets you up for Sunstrike, and that was a huge amount of kills. Tried to save him with the Snowball there. I'm not quite sure what Smash was playing at, but he just gave Invoker, like, a lot of gold.
1,150.
Yeah, a Necro Book. He just straight bought out a Necro Book with that, so a bit of a mistake from Smash.
Yeah, this Invoker is pretty fat for an Invoker.
I mean, after that, yeah. You can look at it, well, like, we can see his net worth. He would have been almost as much as the Tusk, and then he gets the kill on Smash. So.
But looking back on, like, how they play, I feel they could have, with the Dazzle Naga, I feel like they could have easily just farmed stacks with Gyrocopter, and after they took down the tower top, just took a lot of XP in exchange for the towers, but they went on and fight, and then that cost them a lot. I feel with their lineup, they were in a great position to actually respond to aggression into their part of the map, but they never actually took fights there.
Yeah. It feels like this Naga Siren's song has been maybe a bit misused, but as you point out, it also has a huge cooldown at that first level. It's 3 minutes. So this game is only 15 minutes in. She's been level 6 maybe for a little bit, like maybe since the 10-minute mark. So she hasn't had a great number of opportunities to use it. And that's something, this game doesn't feel like it's 15 minutes in, right? We have almost 2 kills a minute. This game feels like it's been going. And they're going to trade a tier 2. This is fantastic for Isurus, but they're going to have to TP, defend their base, and they don't have Glyph because they used it in that last engagement, and Smash has Exorcism. Probably going to play a little bit more safe this time because he doesn't want to embarrassingly die, and they've got wards up. So going to kill off the creep wave, going to start working on the tower. Smash not even bothering to use the Exorcism. I think wants to save it for the fight a little bit, but no. Going in finally. Still going to make quick work and actually silencing up Invoker so he can't do anything sneaky on the back line. I'd neglected to mention that, but Death Prophet, of course, with her inbuilt silence, it's pretty damn good. It's an AoE silence that scales up to 6 seconds. That's a lot. You know, silencer gets a global one for shorter than that. At max level, though, it's the same. So now, oh, Smash maybe in a little bit of trouble. Gonna take a lot of minus armor from the Forge Spirits. Uses the Yules. I feel like this just sets up for the Sunstrike, but totally dodges it. Moving like a race car. And now they're going in. Lich ulti bouncing. There are illusions, but it's gonna kill off Naga Siren. No, not quite. Walrus Punch up, and Van stops the bounces, but goes down, and the racks are gone. So, also there's a blink on Shadow Shaman, and the Naga Siren song finally comes out. Dazzle has bought back, but I don't know, he needs to get out a weave. Oh gosh, he's level 6 and doesn't have weave. There's gonna be a rocket barrage onto Van. He may go down here. He does finally, but they took a Rax. They kill off Algodon Chen. Going in on the Shadow Shaman, but Link, folks, you're gonna die back. Walrus punched up. Shallow Grave not gonna be enough to get you out of here, and just Yulesed up. Gonna probably be what kills her. Yeah, oh, takes a Sunstrike to the face for Shadow Shaman, but he is fine with that. And let's take a look at the net worth. We're trending towards 15,000 and 10,000 experience.
Yeah, this feels like game 3.
I feel like we're in for a very even game 3 since these two have just been crazy, right? Game 3 is gonna be like sit back and farm. 1 kill every 10 minutes or something to make up for how action-packed these have been.
Yeah, and we're seeing, I think, a fairly short amount on the Roshan timer. No, never mind. I actually never bothered to learn how to read that thing.
Can we discuss how Gyrocopter has less net worth than the Naga Siren, both of which are 6th and 7th on the net worth chart? Like, I know Radiant is super far behind, but like they are. I don't want to say it's over until it's over, right? But it is maybe just over. Oh gosh, Shadow Shaman goes down. That's a fantastic kill for them. Picked him off a little bit out of position. Has Necro Books. Is that level 3? Bloody hell, Invoker. No, it's level 2. Foaming up a storm on this guy.
I think that might actually make the kill well not worth it, because now he's not going to have Necro Book to defend.
Now, what is the point of these Necro Books? Are you hoping Death Prophet hurts herself on them? I feel like I'm not quite understanding. You drain a bit of mana, you get additional attack speed? What's the plan? Oh, there's a Walrus Punch in onto Van, taking a lot of damage on that Jakiro. Cooldown, gonna hit Smash once, gonna hit Smash twice because he doesn't give a shit. He's got the spirits flying about. They're doing a lot of work with that Exorcism. Where is the Lich ulti coming out? Working on an Aghanims, over halfway there. They're gonna silence up Invoker. He can't fight. There's the Glyph. Doom comes in. Who's getting Doom today? But instead, the stun on Van. They don't want to waste the Doom on him. And finally, there's the Lich ult, bouncing around quite a bit, but Invoker gonna take some of these bounces, actually dodging all of them. Good creep farm for Hee. He'll get that Aghanim sooner, but unfortunately, not doing any damage to the enemies, but it's still a Rax. As messy as this team fight was for E-Wolves, they're so far ahead they can make these mistakes. I don't know what to say. Like, I feel like unless they do the thing where they all die to the fountain twice, it's over.
You were asking earlier, what's the point? Oh, Lord.
Yeah, there's gonna be a Walrus Punch. Are they gonna have the silence before he can do the Ghost Walk? Yes, they will. And now, there's actually a really nice Ice Pulse, and they do get the Shallow Grave off, but here come the wards. Algodonchan's dead again. Link Fox might die as well. Does she have Song? No, 4 seconds on cooldown, but they lose too many. Gyrocopter buys back. They do manage to kill off the Shadow Shaman. Invoker did get out, and now they have Naga Siren Song. Can they do anything? A nice attempt at a Sunstrike. Even with the buyback, they earned so much gold. And here come the Necro Books. But Algodonchan taking so much damage again. They're going to silence Song up. Algodonchan getting into position. Does he have cooldown? No, it's on cooldown. He's going to try to use Rocket Barrage. He actually falls. Oh, the Snowball saving Smash. He also has a Yules, of course. But Algodonchan dead again. Walrus Punch up. I think Goodnight is dead. And now Van, he's coming in. Does he have Doom? Is he ever going to use that? It feels like he's held that forever. He's going to go down here. I feel like he held the Doom for that entire team fight, maybe needlessly. Link Fox needs 2 more auto attacks, is bottling up. The Crypt Swarm gonna get him, but now Smash in a lot of trouble. Can heal up a bit if he gets off a good Crypt Swarm. There it is. Needs to do some damage and blows up. I think actually a fantastic... I mean, they didn't hold, they lost Rax, but a fantastic set of kills for Isurus. I don't know if they have the heroes to go against Mega Creeps. 5k gold swing from that.
Yeah. I still think Evil should win, just because I don't think they can really stop them from taking the racks, just because of like how much there is in front. But at least that's a glimmer of hope. And you're asking like, what's the point of Necro really with Invoker?
Yeah.
It's you know, the summons give Melting Strike, which removes 1 armor per hit per summon. So they remove basically 2 armor at a time. So that basically renders anybody, basically they're walking desolate. So the Necro actually hit for a lot of damage because the targets don't have the armor. And on top of that, it helps you proc Cold Snap even more.
So all good things. Now, I know we talked about how we think the Rampage is where this went wrong, maybe some song usage. Is there something Invoker could have done maybe a bit differently to get back into it? Another item other than Necrobook, would an Orchid have done something?
I don't really think you can go Orchid with Boss Exhort. That's like Necro gives you some health, Orchid would not, and you already don't have natural escapes when you go Boss Exhort.
Yeah. So, oh, actually, yeah, I thought, yeah, can he even make Ghost Walk now? I think he can. I'm bad at Invoker. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, chat. I'm just gonna stop talking about his spells at all, because then everybody will know how little I know.
As long as he has 1 point in Wax,
yeah, he should be able to. I just know sometimes the things are weak. Like, I remember, I'm actually just interested. Oh, they get that haste rune. What a steal. But now Doom on them. Oh, he's gone in onto Link, taking a lot of damage there. There's going to be no Naga Siren Song to start this off. And now the Exorcism Spirits are out. Van trying to hide TP. I don't know if the Shallow Grave is going to say Algadon-chan. He's taking too much damage, it looks like. No, he gets out with the Spirits, but Dazzle does not. Now they're coming back around onto Algadon-chan. Can they find him? They just need a Crypt Swarm in the right direction. But he used the drums. He's so fast. I can't believe he survived there. I was going to say, I feel like... Oh, Van going in. He's going to be doing... Oh my gosh, they ward-trapped Focus. He gets out. I can't believe it. But instead, they kill off Jakiro. And I think this will probably just be... they have to take the tier 2, actually. Or they can take the tier 4s. Okay, never mind. They'll just go for the tier 4s. Jakiro will buy back. There are no buybacks on the other people. I missed how Algadon-chan went down, but that gyro didn't manage to get saved. Jakiro doesn't have his ult, so he can't just liquid fire zone, which is what I'm used to seeing. And they're backing a bit out. They want to make sure they have the super creeps coming in. They've got wards as well, not quite placed in the right spot. So 1 tier 4 down, working on the next one, but everybody's going to be back up, and they need to back out. I think E-Wolves just needs to push down that mid lane like a traditional team might. So...
Yeah, this looks pretty hard, like game 3 right there.
Yeah. I think that another interesting thing... Oh, do we have... Oh, okay, Invoker's getting silenced up. We have a bit of damage being dealt out. He's popped the Necrobook creeps. Something else I kind of like about them is Exorcism. You can't decide where it goes, so maybe you hurt yourself by popping those, but he blinks forwards, actually. I like this pickup. Icona Fanboy taking quite a bit of damage, and everybody just blinking away. Top racks. I didn't realize they didn't have the ranged racks on top lane. They're gone. Dodging. Oh, I don't know if this is the right play. Is there gonna be a cold snap in the backline? Gyrocopter has gone down. Icona Fanboy walk. Oh, dodges the Sunstrike. What a play. Smash gonna go down anyway, though. You can't see that, right? Like, you can't see that. Oh, Roofy is dead. Just gets a frost blast to the face.
The Sunstrike.
So that was a really good play.
Yes.
Okay, Invoker is also godlike, though, and I think he is about to walk into this godlike Invoker. They're losing their base as well. Okay, he just killed Shadow Shaman, missed that. Doom is in their base, that's where I was trying to look up. Effigy's falling down. Oh, can he do it? But there's a Blade Mail. Invoker, godlike, maybe no more. Doesn't have the Scorched Earth for 2 seconds. Now has it up. Can pop that. Will help him get away. Also has the Mana Boots. But the Purge! It's coming out from the Tornado! The Scorched Earth still active, but oh, he looks like he's going down. They actually may have messed this up a little bit. And, oh, Focus didn't get it, so he doesn't get to add to his streak. So another defense, but they're ancient, starting to take damage with those tier 4s gone. That happened. Like, yeah. I feel like E-Wolves are just super out of position and playing a bit cocky, not focusing on objectives. I still think they're, I mean, here's what happens. When a team is up 2 racks, right, you can make like 5 mistakes before you're actually out. But Isurus doing a fantastic job of holding.
Yeah, I think Pepita's gonna need a icy hot patch after this game. His back is gonna hurt.
Yeah. So, yeah, he is playing really well on this Invoker, all things considered. He had a rough time in lane, but as you point out, he doesn't win his lane. Does he just not win his lane because you often have to go a build that maybe doesn't give you extra... I mean, he did go Exhort, so he had a good amount of damage. Why is he losing his lane?
It's just... don't... I mean, you can't really... It's really hard to kill unless you got somebody coming in and... They reduce the length on cold snap, and Invoker relies so much on levels that it's really hard to be aggressive early on unless you're Quas Wex.
Okay, we had almost another Roshan pit fight, but I think with this haste, Smash is going to be fine. And again, taking these fights outside of their base after pushing out the creeps is the right decision. Oh, going in, blink in from, oh, is it going to be a beautiful ult? No, it's just bouncing between the creeps, and this is actually going to hurt. Oh, almost kills off Lich. You can see from his health bar here. Link Fox probably going to go down. A Doom on the Invoker, finally the target they needed. Where is the song? It's off cooldown for 17 seconds. Jakiro goes down. Focus is going to get out. That's Pepita. Link Fox finally goes down. This is the Lich I wanted to show you all his health. That's what he got for killing level 3 Necro Creeps, because he's only rocking 1,000 health with that Aghanim Scepter that wouldn't stop bouncing on them. I don't know. Oh, Invoker's taking a lot of damage too. He's trying to run away with the Shallow Grave. He actually does get out, but it means that Algodoncha, he's going to be the one to pay for the sacrifice. And again, they're not going for the tier 2s. I think they just want the Ancient, and it's going their way. Invoker has a slither of health. Maybe he can... His Tornado is on cooldown. GGs are cold. This game was very, very silly, just like the first one. We're going to a game 3. How do you feel about that?
Feel excited. I actually don't know who's gonna win.
I don't either. I feel like these games are really hard to tell who's actually stronger. But either way, going to a game 3. Once again, I'm Llama Down Under. You can give me feedback on the casting, how to get better on Twitch TV, Llama Down Under, Facebook Llama Down Under, Twitter Llama Down Under. I'm joined by Goodnight Dota. You can see his Twitter handle on the screen. You can give him a follow there. And we will be going to the splash screen and then into the game 3. See you guys shortly.